You know, most Fridays I recommend a book, something you might read if you're stuck at home a little bit extra. And this week we've talked quite a few times about what to do with miracle. And the miracle that we live is so underrated or understated by our language. And so it's maybe what we miss, but then we do catch the people who claim to do extraordinary weirdness and all kinds of wild things. And you know, in our Gospels, that's part of the story. So I'd love to recommend the book with the most miracles per capita in the New Testament. That's the Gospel of Mark. Now, this is not the Gospel of Matthew. If you read the Gospel of Matthew, you start out with a ponderous genealogy and then all the story about Joseph. And if you read the Gospel of Luke, you get a much more beautiful story of the two women struggling with their surprise pregnancies, Elizabeth and Mary, and then you do run into a genealogy, you know, a whole lot of stuff. But you start with the birth of Jesus in both of those books. The Gospel of Mark will give you this much of the birth of Jesus, the beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and off the story goes. And Mark, my hyperactive brother, just goes running, and as he does, he keeps coming back to miracle. Bizarre. Now, I know when people read Mark, they read chapter 13 and they get all stressed out over the apocalyptic type conversation. Don't stress too much out over that. But you know, the Gospel of Mark is worth reading just to remember in the New Testament time period, people were amazed at Jesus. And whatever was going on that they called miraculous, that they saw as miraculous, whatever those things were, they were amazing. And they stuck in the souls and the hearts and the minds of the people who followed Jesus. So I recommend it. It's not a long read. And by the way, the end of the Gospel of Mark will leave you with enough questions to where you'll wind up sending me an email. And that'll be great too. God bless you. You are love first.